Hey everybody, it's John. I wanted to jump into something that can be confusing for people who are kind of learning about SEO or just getting into SEO, or just in general evaluating and assessing, how valuable their offsite ranking factors are to Google. Again, when we talk about search engines, Google owns the majority of the market share. So when I start explaining this, people get a little bit confused. And so, I think this is kind of a good place to start. So when we do link building and try to figure out, what a site's, kind of like offsite value is, we use a tool called Link Explorer from Moz.com. So it is a paid tool, although if you sign up for an account, you will get a certain amount of searches for free. But I'd highly recommend a paid account. It runs about $100 a month, but it's well worth it as you get access to all of their tools. And I personally feel like Moz set the precedent for understanding a baseline value and quantifying that through this tool. And I'll show you how we use it. So when you're at Link Explorer, we're going to, pick a site that we want to assess the backlink portfolio of and offsite factors. So I'm just going to grab a site called Shop Athens, Ohio. It's a wonderful boutique website that sells choice clothing and other things from Athens, Ohio, and Ohio University, a place that's very near and dear to my heart. So I'm going to pop in the URL into Link Explorer. So I'm seeing some things happen right off the bat as Moz is spitting some things back to me. There's a lot of data that you get out of this. I'm just going to kind of go through things that we look at that provide, really the most helpful information. So as I populate this website, what I'm going to do is click within this link research and click over to linking domains. And I'll see a couple numbers here, something called domain authority and page authority. And you can get the kind of definition between each of the two scores. So each of these scores, domain authority and page authority, are essentially out of 100. And so, we see scores kind of all across the board on a scale, like I said, scale of 0 to 100. This one's a 22. Not bad, not great, but a little bit better than what I've seen websites start with before doing SEO, or even kind of like doing a little bit of SEO. So one thing that we look at right away is the domain authority and how high it is on a scale of 0 to 100. Then what we do, and certainly take into account page authority, but domain authority is, I would just treat it as like a line in the water and how you're doing right now and how Google like values your website, because you can look at that compared to like your other competitors to kind of see how you stack up against them, and of course what links they have coming to the website. So that's the next thing. One of the things you want to do is scroll down a little bit here. I want you to change link type from all links to follow. So it's a little bit complicated, but the links that Google values to your website are ones that don't have any like parameters attached to it. So sometimes companies or businesses or other websites, and that's what we're looking for here, is that there's your site and other websites are linking to it. That's essentially what we're assessing here. Probably should have mentioned that in the beginning, but that's essentially what this is. And that's something that Google values, right? And it's tough to cheat. People have tried to do it in the past, but Google kind of always catches up with them. So you want to try and do it as naturally as you can. Again, I'm all over the place here. Let me stick with follow. So follow is kind of just the natural when somebody places a link on the site without any stipulations. That's what you're going to see here. So these are more true links coming to your website. So again, all links is the default. I'm going to select follow. And then what you can do is you get a list of websites here. It's root domain, and you can see what their domain authority is now that we have a score and a measurable, like I guess you could say, system to see how influential these sites are. So I've got a link from bigcommerce.com coming to this website. That is for those of you who aren't familiar, that's another like content management system for e-commerce websites. There's BigCommerce or Shopify. Then you scroll down, there's one from ohio.edu, so Ohio University, that's good. A couple other random ones here. So just, you can start to assess links coming from other websites and compare them to one of the competitors. And I just put in Athens, Ohio t-shirts. One of the competitors of Shop Athens is going to be another great company called Ohio is Home. So if I go to their website, what I'm going to do is kind of compare. And this is one of the things that you can do. It's to see how far away or how close you are to some of your website competitors, or sorry, your either search competitors or just business competitors. If I go in and put Ohio is Home, I'll put in and analyze that, and it's got a little bit higher domain authority than me, 23. I'm going to change this to follow. So I'm not that far off, right? If this is my site, if I scroll down, here is all the domains that are coming to this website. So 10 TV is a TV station out of Columbus. You'll see this with e-commerce, especially for specific products. E-commerce for like retail, they rely on like pretty consistent t-shirt releases. So my guess is that this is a link referencing a t-shirt that they had come out. Oprah Daily, okay, this is interesting. Probably released a t-shirt around the coronavirus back when it came out. So on and so forth. So you can start to look and see what domains are pointing to your competitor websites, and possibly, configure a strategy as to what you can do to get links coming to your website, and acquire the link that they have to kind of even things out. So again, just to kind of recap here, conceptually, it is, when you're talking about link building, it's other websites linking to your website. And this domain authority score essentially addresses the credibility of other links coming to your website and puts it forth in place a scoring system to kind of help you see, which websites are more valuable than others. So take a look at it. There's another one. There's another website you can look at, ahrefs.com. Does this similar thing in getting an idea and understanding of what links are coming to your website. Also gives you more of like a real-time update on when links have come into your website, so you can trace it to each month to see who's linking to you. So just high-level understanding of link building. If you have any questions, reach out to me. Again, my name is John. Email address is john, John, at Six City Marketing. Happy to answer any questions that you have about link building. All right, thanks.